Hello, my fellow stampers. This is Sandy with needsaribbon.com, and I want to share with you my local, well, it wasn't all local. Some people were from out of state, but our group roots are here in the Twin Cities, Minnesota, and I coordinated a swap for all of them, and we ended up with 3 groups of about 12, and I want to show you the cards and talk a little bit about them because they're just all so beautiful and I can't stop looking at them. So this first one here is the stipulation on the swap was all the supplies had to be current Stampin' Up, and the stamp sets could be any in our current annual catalog that goes from June to May of 2021. This one is by Cindy C. And I just love that black. I love that folder with the black. And I was really hoping too that someone would do the Rooted in Nature stamp set and refresh it. So I'm really pleased to see that. I love that stamp set. I know that's going to be around for a while. And it's nice to see a fresh card. And that's Just Jade and Misty Moonlight and Cinnamon Cider and other colors that have been around. I'm guessing, I think that's curry. But anyway, I'm glad to see a refreshed sample of that. This one is by one of my downline, Cindy D, and this is using our new brass foil paper and one of the new suites. I don't have a catalog. I'm not going to get that picky, but and again, she used that same folder that was on this card, and look how it looks on the vellum. It's really kind of a cool effect. Okay, so, and this is the new Misty Moonlight, the in color that goes for 2 years. The next card is from Jenny D, who's related to the other one both on my team, and I love this. Is this Sweet William? Oh, goodness. And she used the soft seafoam and the Just Jade, and I can't tell, but I bet you anything that's gray granite because I know that's one of the colors she loves, and vanilla, and that's just beautiful. Then this one is from Ginny. And she used our stitch frames, and the pineapple from the Tropical Suite was in the spring catalog, and I don't remember the name of it. Anyway, this is just beautiful. Okay, moving on, because I have like 33, 34 cards to go through. This is from Dawn, and this is our new Sunflower, and the Misty Moonlight, and the Just Jade, and the denim ribbon, and isn't that cool? This is mine. This is from Sandy, Needs a Ribbon, and I made my own background paper using the Magenta Madness, the Just Jade, and the Misty Moonlight, the 3 new colors, and the Misty Moonlight ribbon. And the stamp set is, we're moving on because I can't remember. This will be humorous. And this one is by Tammy S. And I love the Zany Zebra. It actually, I believe, is so popular, it is on back order. And our stamps don't usually go on back order because they're made by us, you know, in Salt Lake. Isn't that just adorable? Next one is by Autumn W. And this is the Magenta Madness and the Gorgeous Grape and White. Isn't that cute? Simple. She kind of made her own background too. This next one is by Diane VE, and this is using the mint macaron and one of the folders, the dies that kind of instead of cutting something out, it cuts out the, oh goodness, in navy. It embosses and cuts. It doesn't cut like a flower out. It cuts into it. Next one, I believe, yep, is by Pam H. And this is Just Jade Mint Macaron and our postage stamp punch and some of our new papers and one of our new folders. That's very cute. And the next one is by Janelle H. Using our, this is Rococo Rose. This was a ribbon that came out when Rococo Rose was a new in color last year, and it carried over to the new catalog, so that's still available. I love the texture on this. It's a very woven, and then this paper is from, I don't know. It's very cute though. Oh, wait a minute. No, she might have stamped. No, I think it's paper. Someone correct me. And this is by Cindy C. Again, and this is our gray granite paper, and I believe that's Rococo Rose. Yeah, that is a paper. Oh, it's in Tasteful Touches. It's in the Tasteful Touches suite. That's right. And these are little gemmy things that actually were a holiday special bundle, and they're in the annual catalog, and I love it because I had a bunch of packages left over, so I personally am happy to see them return. Then we have the new, this is by Dawn S, new Whale, God, is it called Whale of a Time suite? It's a whale punch, and this folder, which is from, I think, the Tasteful Touches suite. I really should have grabbed a catalog when I did this. Anyway, that's that one. Then this one is from Cindy D. And these aren't, I did not group them by person or anything. And she put some bling bling on there, and that's using our new Forest Fern dies. I don't know my product names yet. It'll take all year. This is from Amy M. And she used the carryover heart stuff in this tri-purple ribbon, which I love. And this one was from Jenny D. And she's using the Cinnamon Cider Cajun Craze and vanilla and one of our new folders. I think it's a diamond folder. And she kind of sponged it or brayered it. And some of our other new, well, actually that's the sprig punch. And our postage stamp punch. And then this one is from Needs a Ribbon, me. And I used the new wreath set. And that's gray granite. And again with this Tasteful Touches, very textured folder, which I think every project should have that one or the subtles. And the paper, the wood grain paper, our 1-pack 6x6 pack that had been around for a while retired. And oh, my phone is dripping. And now we have this. It's part of the Tasteful Touches paper, which I should show. And this is the Cinnamon Cider new paper. And this one's from Jenny D. And we have a mosaic. That's a lot of stamping. That's pretty cool. And then we have this corner punch. And this is Misty Moonlight and Seaside Spray. And one of our labels, stitched labels, dies. And she colored her rhinestones with the blends. And then this one is from Amy M. And again, see how popular that is? That's new folder. I'm not even going to try and call it the right name because I won't remember. And she used the stitched circles on that lovely paper from the suite. I can't remember. God, I'm bad. And this one was from Cindy D. And this very intricate double layered, it cuts out the whole thing, the 2 layers, that's Purple Posy and Magenta Madness. And that's just crazy. There's a lot of gluing. And then it's on the soft seafoam. The next one is our Tammy S. is our new plaid system. We have a plaid dye system, which is beautiful, and I'm very glad to get a swap in that because that's something that I looked at and it actually looks pretty easy. And this is, I think it's from that double-sided set, but lovely. And she did the inside too. Way to Goat is the name of the stamp set. Yay! And that's from Diane VE. And our wood grain folder. And the goats. The darling, darling goats. Haven't had a chance to play with mine yet. And this one is from Cindy C. And that's using, again, she used that new, it's not the new subtle, it's not subtles, whatever the new texture, it's like a fabric texture folder. And our stitched or squares. And then this is from, that's a lot of stamping. That's from the, I wonder if she used the Stamparatus and just went stamp, rotate, stamp, rotate, stamp, rotate. I bet she did. And that's in shaded spruce, and it looks like soft seafoam and white, and then with a little, looks like blackberry bliss, forest fern. I've called it so many different things. It's one of my favorite sweets too. This is from Denise Q, and again, more of that folder, that textile, maybe it's called folder. Someone should look it up. And stitched one of the new stitch labels. And this set comes with, it's like a B, a C, and one other letter. And then it has a couple different options. It's like a big monogram that has a couple different options for, you know, it's like a 6 or 8 piece stamp set. And then cute little butterfly. And then this is from Dawn S. And that's really cute. That that set, I think, is from one of our $1 Million Sellers personally created set. I keep looking at it, and I'm glad to get a swap with it. It isn't one that I have. That's the cool part about swaps. So this is from Janelle H. And this is the Tasteful Textures product suite, that the one folder that we're seeing a lot of. Not on that one. We'll be going back to this one. That has that just so subtle, like fabric textile, comes with it. It's a whole suite, so there's like 6 to 8 products. And this paper is one of them. Isn't that beautiful? And it looks like she must have colored her ribbon, because that's really a white and a silver ribbon. So she must have taken a Stampin' Blends and colored it. Very cool. Then this one is from Pam H. Ornamental something is the name of this suite. It is a big, it's one of the super suites that comes with like 2 sets of stamp sets and 2 sets of dies that are bundled and a bunch of other products. And it's just beautiful. And I can't tell in this light if that is the new brass or gold. I almost think it's the brass, but I could be wrong. But that's a lot of die cutting with that and the edge pieces, and beautiful. So the next is from Autumn W. And again, this very textured, almost looks like a mountain range. I don't remember the name of it, my apologies. And then this is from the Forest Ferns paper. And very cute, the layering of the squares. And that's Just Jade, one of our new in colors, paired with Pretty Peacock. Then this next one is from Tammy S. And that's a stamp in white, I believe. And I think it's called Dry Brush. It's a big background stamp. And Dandelion Wishes. I'm so glad that stamp set stayed around. I love the Dandelion Wishes, and we have a folder that goes with that now, so very cool. And this one is from Janelle H. And she has a tiny card that's open. That's sneaky. It's very pretty. That way you can kind of use some of this paper, but conserve it. And this definitely looks like that new brass foil paper, which is super shiny. And again, that really super depth folder, but she flipped it the other way, so it's like recessed, which is actually really cool. Then this is from me. And this is the brass too. And these are new, these little silver metal self-adhesive embellishments. And our medium daisy punch. And this is one of the new, it's in the ornamental product suite. I can't remember what it's called, but again, it's that super sweet. I mentioned it a few cards back. Did I have anything on the inside? Nope, I did not. And this is from Denise Q. And this is that Magenta Madness again. And gosh, I have not done that yet to pair it with some of our old colors, but that's really close to our old. And this beautiful, it's 6x6 paper. It's one of the suites that's toward the front of the catalog. It's got a jar. It's like seasonal jar stuff. I have it, but I haven't played with it clearly because I didn't remember it. And our stitched rectangles. Very cute. And then this last one, I believe, is from Amy M. And this was a returning product. I'm happy. It was in last fall's catalog. The Apple Punch, apple/pumpkin. And she texturized her apple, which is just beautiful with our subtles folder and the little rectangles. And this is the Misty Moonlight paper and cinnamon cider. And that's paper from, I don't remember what, but goodness. She even textured this scalloped square with the subtles. Very, very textured. I love texture, so very touchable card. And that is what I have for all these beautiful ladies. We have some dudes in our group too, but they didn't swap this time. Beautiful ladies cards and their hard work. And thank you for tuning in, and I hope that entices you to take a look deeper at some of the products in the annual catalog. Thank you.